Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. They get 23 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready. 10 black.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. Running now full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set, punt. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. dive up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. Past the 35. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Pass caught. 9-yard line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason with the OTAs, the mini camps, the preseason, training camp, all of it. You can't do it much better than that.
Morgan on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the handoff. He's got room to roam. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Stand. Put. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Double 38. Come on, set. Check two. Blue 32.
From the gun on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
You're going to try to throw for it. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress. pass on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to beat, tell the brain is best. When you standing in your front yard yelling.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. Set.
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 4th and goal.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 1-point game. No hesitation on that throw. Got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out 2nd and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Back gets the handoff. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situations. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as the short completion would.
9-yard line.
still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready, set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut, cut.
Airing it out to start this drive. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I try to remind you a time or two, kid, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that helps finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Handoff now from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
49-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hit. Set out after about a gain of 1, 2 yards there.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's worked his back way this game, but no results yet.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little Sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. 5 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Connecting on a slant. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. The Packers going nickel on 3rd. Back-to-back carries here. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. He's snapping to McCarthy. Pass brought in by Burden. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Throws caught. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Dallas on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Somewhere Dallas on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Iona Sanker. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Caught on the comeback route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Finds him on a slant. touchdown! The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Dallas on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Now Morgan Dallas on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
I'll throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 6
The
yards.
Packers send out their punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half. Dallas on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. So let's see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Luther Burden now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. There he goes, right sideline. He does it, touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set, cut. Cut.
Another carry for him. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Watch out now. 50 furious. Let's go now. Set.
Looking now from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's gonna be 1st and goal.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
Set. Set, cut.
From the red zone now. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Starting from the 5.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set. Hit.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gordon Addison, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Completes downfield to Felton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Now Corey Gallis on to send it away.
To kick off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready up.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Set. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Cut. Cut.
3rd and long for him here. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the third. Ricky Pearson with the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Dive play straight ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
At the 43-yard line.
Back to the well again. A lot of space ahead. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Plowing up the middle. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
Here we go. Packers 60.
They give it to him again. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
On the gun, here's a handoff, and he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created the slightest of hesitations for the defense. That slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
On to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's the handoff. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and 8.
Ready. 52 seconds.
Right up the gut. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. 10 black. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to do some window dressing here in the 4th.
On the ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Vikings tap out 7 more to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40. Cut.
Trying the right side. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Under crunch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Packers going nickel on 3rd.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the burst over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
And the Vikings.
Give him 8 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. And he has this down to the 34. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contacts.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Luther Burden. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
For the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
With another shot across the bow of the ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 50, grip.
Give now to the running back. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set, set.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. This gets the 1st and more. Gets it to the 15. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. And it's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
26-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings looking like they'll start this season with a win. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught. This is Addison. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a give running right. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners.